Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Now these are your readings for April, but before I do the tarot, I would like to mention a couple of things. The painting that you saw at the beginning of my video, and there's another one featured right at the end of the video, they are done by Maria Simeonido, and her address on Instagram is at the bottom of the painting that you will see on your screen. So for those of you that are art lovers, she's a wonderful new talent who's really going places. I love her style, and I will be working with her in the future. I will tell you about it when it's time. At the moment, I'd like to also announce that I will be featuring another talent, which is a tarot and psychic. Her name is Bellatrix Star, and I have shared her videos on my Facebook, and I do that all the time. I follow her because, you know, I love her work. She's always on point. She's, you know, her readings always resonate with me, so that's why I am going to feature her. She's going to do a video for me, especially on love. So it's going to be a love reading, and it's going to be in the next few days. So look out for that. And she also, you know, offers private readings, and there's not a long waiting time to receive a reading from her. So have a go, you know, go to her channel, check her out and see what she offers. She's really, really good. She's a double Scorpio, so very strong on the occult services, the metaphysics. She's got it. So give her a chance, have a look at her work and see if it resonates with you. And as I said, I will be putting the link in the bottom in the description box, but I will be featuring her on my channel. So look out for the video very soon in the next few days. And let's talk about the astrology a little bit. I won't go into a lot of detail because I don't want to make these videos too long. So what's most important is, first of all, we're in Aries season. So happy birthday to you Aries people out there. And we're having a new moon in Aries on the 5th of April. Which will be in a few days, but make sure that you put your wishes out to the universe roughly on the 7th, when you can actually see that new moon crescent in the sky. So it's the first new moon of the astrological year, so it's a very special new moon. So take the advantage and send your wishes out to the divine. Now there's still, you know, Mercury has come out of retrograde about 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago. But little Mercury is still on top of Neptune, so there's still, you know, a lot of confusion around. So make sure that you still try and communicate clearly. I think that with the sun being in Aries, because it's very happy there, slowly the information is starting to come through. Signs, synchronicities are coming through. Actually, today for me, I was sitting out there, out in the backyard, and a feather fell from the sky. Now I don't know, for those of you that have looked up what a feather means, you know, in the spiritual world, it's got a lot of meanings, and I find it to be a beautiful sign. So for those of you that are interested or that it's happened to you, please comment in the, you know, in the comments below. And you know, little signs and things like these are going to be happening for us from now on. I believe that pieces of information are going to start coming through. And I'd also like to say that in about a week and a half, so in about 10 days, Jupiter will be going retrograde. So that's a big, big thing that I truly believe that there will be blessings coming in. That's my intuition. That's what Jupiter retrograde is saying to me, especially that it's in its home sign of Sagittarius. So it's going to be retrograde for about 4 months, from April to August. So it's going to be a fair bit of time, and that'll be interesting to see what comes up. So, you know, even though Mercury's come out of retrograde, Jupiter in about 10 days is starting to go retrograde, and then there's other planets that will start retrograding as well. So, you know, Pluto not so long after, and then Saturn as well. So we're moving into a time of retrogrades, people. So it's a time to, you know, it's a time to work on things, being given the chance to do that. That's what it's all about. So let's look at the positive side of retrogrades. I totally see retrogrades as positive times, okay, to have the time, have the chance to go in, you know, redirect the energies, turn inwards, and just have a chance to work on things, see things. And, you know, we know that with retrogrades, the energies are very powerful. So, wow, having, you know, Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter retrograde in the near future is a big deal. So, I'm so looking forward to Mercury moving into Aries. Venus is in Pisces. It's finishing up a big cycle, you know. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. And then when Venus joins Aries as well, I think it's all systems go, even though some parts of our life we will have the chance with the retrogrades, of course, to work on. So let's go on to your readings right now, because there's a lot of work to be done. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. And just, you know, something that I've been thinking of doing, because I've been quite busy, and that's why the readings tend to be late recently. I've been quite busy, so I'm actually thinking of putting a hold on the personal and private readings. So if you're needing a personal reading, please get in quick, because I have a feeling around the 15th of April I'm going to be stopping that for about a month. So for those of you that want a personal reading from myself, I would advise to do that quickly, because I'm almost full, and the only suggestion from me then would be that you could get a personal reading from my fellow tarot reader and psychic Bellatrix Star. And again, as I said, she's very, very good. So that's up to you guys, just putting it out there so you know what's happening. All right, let's go on to your readings. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here. This is your April, beginning of April until mid-April 2019, general and love reading. We've got the energy of Leo that just fell out in the Karma Dharma position. This is the Strength card, and I will choose one more card since that card fell out quite soon, but I'm going to take it. Scorpio, what are you going through? What's going on with you? I'm doing the Divine Spread, general and love reading, of course, and thank you so much for all that you do for my channel. Let's take a Karma Dharma card. So we've already got the sign of Leo here. Let's see what else you have. And you've got the High Priestess as well. So, High Priestess. The High Priestess is usually the energies of Virgo and Pisces. That's the axis that it sits on, the High Priestess. So, okay, so there's things that you don't know about a Leo. You're holding back on information. It's really hard for you, but you are really trying to be patient. You're not trusting in your partner. There are pieces of the puzzle that are missing here. So pieces of information that you are probably hoping to find. Maybe it's you holding on to secrets in a relationship, whatever the relationship is, whether it's romantic, business, or family. Or it could be your partner that's holding on to secrets, and I feel that there is a flame still burning here, but you're not opening up about it. You don't know about it for others of you. Now, the Strength card does speak of wisdom. It speaks of, you know, trusting, but I don't see that you're trusting in your abilities here. I don't see that you're trusting in that this is true love, because, you know, the Strength card in Leo is the heart. The heart is true. So whatever is in the heart of a Leo, you know, Leo people usually want true love. They don't want the fake love. They want the real thing. So if you're dealing with a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, then you know that they can only have heart that is true. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there. Now, there can be the manipulative part of Leo, which is ego. So they're holding back on letting you know about how they feel in your heart, in how you feel in their heart. And that's very tender, very loving. But yeah, maybe they're not trusting in their intuition on what they're feeling, dear Scorpio, the person you're involved with. And maybe they're just not letting on about what they truly feel about you, and they're truly trying to hold back on information that's going to give you clarity. So, let's take the divine spread. Now, the High Priestess is a number 2, and 2s always speak of balance. They speak of relationship, partnership. As we can see, two figures in this card. So the lion and the woman. The woman is the master, yes? So usually the person I'm reading for is the female here, which says that you've got the strength to accomplish whatever you are doing right now. You've got the strength to tame this wild beast. Now, if this is your inside, if this is the wild beast within you, you're really holding on to the reins, holding it back. You're not showing yourself, dear Scorpio. And that can go for either you or your partner. It can go either way. So, Scorpio, let's see. For beginning till mid-April 2019, let's take first I'm taking the divine card, the divine position. And we've got the Eight of Swords. See, there's fear. There's fear of the unknown. There's fear of thinking that we don't have the strength to break away from this bondage. But it's all up in your head. It's all intellectual bondage. It's mental, being decapitated mentally. You know, the lack of information is holding you prisoner. That's what I feel here. Let's see what the rest of the cards have got to say. In the root, we've got the Queen of Wands. In the hidden position, what you don't know is the Eight of Cups. In the recent past, dear Scorpio, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is not long ago. In the now position, we have the Tower. Oh my God. And the Tower is, many say it's Scorpio, I say it's Uranian energy, Uranus, breaking down what was not built on solid ground. So it shifts and changes. Your crowning card and your highest goal is death, change. Now, the action and advice, dear Scorpio, is, oh wow, the Strength card. Double the Leo, double the trouble. Just kidding. Leos are beautiful. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the Six of Pentacles, which can speak of reciprocity. Libra. Okay, so Hmm. Dear Scorpio, so what's going on with you is that you have got opposite your sign is the house of Taurus, which is your seventh house of partnership and relationship, whether it's business, family, work. And Uranus is traveling in your seventh house. So that's why I see the tower here, that something is changing within a partnership or relationship. Okay, something is changing suddenly. Now, in the foundation, we've got the Queen of Wands, which could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. Obviously, it's Leo. We've got double Leo here. Now, if this is not Leo and it's Sagittarius or Aries, you guys know better than I do, then that would mean that you've got Leo strong in your chart. That's where the Strength card comes from. So, with the Queen of Wands, she's spontaneous, she's lucky, she's fiery, she can be quite egotistical, she's got a strong persona, so sometimes she may even tread on toes to be successful, because success is a must for her, right? She's holding that wand, so if this is business, this you can't stop her. There's no stopping her. And she will fight to the end. She will give it her all, okay? So she can be very sexual as well. Wands are all about passion. Now, for some of you, this could actually be your energy, if not another partner. So that means you're very sexual at this time. You're going for what you desire. That's what I want to say. And what you desire is something to bring home. Some of you are actually on a project which is going to bring you stability, because why I'm talking about stability is because this card is in the home area of the zodiac wheel, let's say. So, you know, this woman is a leader. She's not going to stop at anything. She's good with business. She's good with cooking. She's the capable one. She can do, like, she multitasks. She can do 10 things at once, if you know what I mean. And she's all about the light. Now, fire is passion, and therefore passion is activity. It's taking charge. It's acting. So you are all about acting at this time. You really want to go for maybe even a career that can be very successful. Maybe you're starting your own career, and that could be a business home, a business based at your home, because, you know, the wand, she's holding that Ace of Wands, yeah? So she's very passionate about something. Now, in the position of what you don't know is the Eight of Cups. And usually with the Eight of Cups, we talk about someone leaving those 8 cups and looking for those other 2 cups that are missing. You're looking for the 10 of Cups all together. You need everything. You don't want to be lacking in any part of your life. Now, it's another 8, which is the Strength card as well. So 8 is important for you, dear Scorpio. Scorpio, your house is the 8th house as well. So 8 is a really, really strong number for you at this time. So we could be talking about 8 days. We could be talking about August. Even, I'm going to say even a couple of months, you know, 8 weeks, where there's going to be some sort of a change. So you're leaving behind what wasn't working for you, and you're on a journey. Some of you could even be traveling, and unexpectedly, that you won't know, because this is in the hidden position. Now, could it be someone, and this could be someone who's got strong water in their chart, so even though you are Scorpio, yes, you may be dealing with another Cancerian or a Piscean energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Could this person be going on a journey? Someone that you don't know is taking a journey. Now, again, this card can speak of lessons. We usually have the eclipsed moon in the background. There's an eclipse, and therefore, you know, eclipses are the shifts, the changes that if we're not capable of making ourselves, then the universe will come in and take care of business itself. So this is also a card of spiritual growth for me. So it looks to me that someone may be coming to you, someone who may have strong water in their chart, as I said, as you can see here. And there's another 8. Check that out. You have 2 8s here, and of course the Queen of Wands. If, as I said, it is Leo, or even if it's your energy, dear Scorpio, you are the most passionate water sign, yeah? We've got, you know, 8s. So 8 is like a number that is eternal. It does not stop. It's forever going. It's like the eternity symbol, of course, that is on top of the Strength card, which means something, you know, something reoccurring, something repeating, something that is everlasting. And, you know, it could even mean like redoing things, such as, you know, going over the same things again and again, like, you know, very devil energy, being in a loop, not being able to break free from it. So in the recent past, 7 of Pentacles, so this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We've also got another Pentacle card here, which is the 7. We've got the 7 and then we've got the 6, so taking a step back. Yes, in the recent past you've been waiting. This is a number 7. The divine is telling you that you need to wait for the clarity. We have been through very difficult transits, confusion with communication. There was no communication. Mercury retrograde, which has changed now, it's gone direct. Mercury is still right on top of Neptune, so it's a really, really hard time. We've also got Pluto and Saturn that are very close in Capricorn, as well as the South Node. Now the South Node and Pluto are together, so it is a time of letting go of past karma. It is a time of transforming. And, you know, the advice here is, I would say, don't wait too long. And if this is your partner and not your energy, then they're still looking at a situation, and then suddenly here comes the shift. This is in the now position. So I would say, when I say in the now position, it could be in the next week, roughly, that the Tower takes over. And the Tower is something that is not in our hands. It's not something that we can control, dear Scorpio. So it's going to happen whether you like it or not. The shift is happening. And, you know, many readers say that this is Scorpio, and we've got so much Scorpio here. Double Scorpio. Double Scorpio. So for those of you that have got double Scorpio, this is your reading for sure. Now, the Tower is sudden, it's unexpected, it's Uranus in Taurus. Taurus is what we value, and if there's no value, then it's breaking down. It's transforming. Now, if this is a relationship that you've been dealing with, and I'm going to say, like, could be Taurus, could be Libra, and these signs are Sun, Moon, or Rising, yeah? Could be Taurus, could be Libra. We've also got Virgo and Pisces, Leo. And we've got a bit of air energy here as well, but I'm not going to hone in on that. I'm not going to stop at that. I'm going to take more cards. I want to see which air sign we're talking about. So, crowning your reading and your highest ideal. So, you know, this being in the area of career and status and your goals, you need a change big time. So you need to get rid of the dead skin and grow new skin. That's what the Death card is all about. It's major transformation. Now with Pluto on the South Node, wow. In Capricorn, which is the position here, I would say that Pluto is doing a lot. Your ruler, Pluto, don't forget you're also ruled by Mars. And Mars has just moved into Gemini. So could this be Gemini? We'll see if the Lovers comes out. So yeah, you are letting go of past karma. You are letting go of the dragon's tail, which is the South Node. So, you know, the South Node is all about letting go, getting rid of the things that are dead and gone, the dead weight, okay? Really transforming, letting go of the heavy weight. And we've got the Strength card here as well. Again, all the things I said about the Strength card here, you need to hold on. There is something happening here. And when I see this, you know, this card here, we've got the flag. The skeleton is waving a flag of peace. This white flower is pure. White means peace as well. So there is a peace. There is a calling for peace here. If you've been battling it out with someone, if you've been in an unbalanced relationship, holding back secrets, holding back information, trying to change the other person and not let them be themselves, and they've retaliated, obviously with the help of the universe, okay, this could be the universe that is retaliating if you've been doing something that you shouldn't have been, or if you've been on the wrong path. And this is telling me, make love, not war, make peace. Stop fighting. And if this is a process, a change that you're going through, stop fighting it. You need to let it happen. So hold back on your desires. Hold back. It's talking about patience. Don't worry. You're in good hands. The divine is looking after you. Let it, you know, let that river flow down the stream. Don't go against the grain. Go with it. There's going to be balance at the end. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Now, this could also speak of alimony, childcare, reciprocity, you know, even being able to help others in need, or you receiving help from others, financial, physical, mental. When I say mental, I mean spiritual help. That's how I see the Pentacles. So spiritual health can help. Oh, wow, spiritual health, I said. That's interesting. Some of you need to obviously believe in spirit. You need to believe in your intuition. What's your intuition telling you? I mean, like, seriously. Scorpio, you need to dig deep. You really need to dig deep. Okay? Scorpio and the death. The death card is all about what's really deep and what's hidden. Okay? It's very dark in there. It's as though you're trying to find your way without any lights on. You're walking in the dark. You know, just like a blind person. So, yes, I know there hasn't been clarity, but it should happen very soon. It should happen very soon, especially when Mercury is going to move into Aries. Yes, so when Mercury moves into Aries, which will be roughly around the 17th, depending on where you are in the world, the 17th of April, then I truly believe, you know, it's like you're getting a magnifying glass and seeing everything very clearly and seeing the smaller, the finer details as well. So in the divine position, it's, you know, you're being held back for some sort of a reason. It's very necessary to be held back at this time. And as I said, number 8 is the house of Scorpio. And Scorpio is, it's all about the occult. Can you trust your intuition? You are very psychic, dear Scorpio. You're a water sign. You are ruled by the 8th house, which is all about the occult. What's your intuition telling you? You need to trust that. I'm so sick of saying that to people that hopefully it's understood at this time. Now, we've got the Two of Wands that fell over the Strength card. So, yes, Two of Wands can be a decision, but it can also be getting ready to walk through that door. Maybe someone's hoping to come and visit. It's the energy of Sagittarius. And this could be someone coming back from your past. They may be wanting to travel and they've been holding back for some reason. And here we've got Earth energy again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, looking towards the future, and just almost being stopped in their tracks, almost. And if we look at these two cards here, we've got 6 and 7 Pentacles, and here we've got the 7 again. So if you are dealing with someone who's got strong Earth in their chart, could be Virgo, could be Taurus, could be Capricorn. Even though the 9 of Pentacles is very Virgo energy for me. And Virgo likes to look at the details, right? And it's right on top of the card of the secrets. Trust your intuition. If this is your partner, if this is the person you're dealing with, then they are seriously looking at reciprocity. Now, they may be thinking that they need to help, they need to give, they need to provide. They're really, and I believe that they're actually holding back on secrets, holding back on information, but they're seriously thinking of actually opening up. Let's look at the 8 of Swords in the divine position. So 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is people trying to build on something. Could be 5 people involved. Could be literally trying to build something. But there are worries and anxieties here. Maybe not being on the same page. Take another card. And we've got the 6 of Wands, though. So we go from the 5 to the 6, which is great. So this is becoming successful. Let me push the cards up because you can't see a thing. Push my little owls out of the way. My little buddies here. And let's see which 2 cards fell out over this position here. So we've got, wow, the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So that's very interesting indeed. So the Empress is a motherly figure. This is, obviously, she's very Venusian. We've got the glyph of Venus here. So Venus rules Taurus. Venus rules Libra. So we've got Libra twice, right? And we've also got the King of Pentacles, which is usually Taurian energy for me. So, you know, the Empress can be just a quality and energy instead of a person. So both these cards fell here. I'm going to take them like that. So I think that the message here is, dear Scorpio, is that where you are moving on to, the energy will be very abundant. There's a lot to collect. There's fruits, the fruits that are just waiting to be collected, to be harvested are there. So you're going to meet them. You're meeting them. You're meeting this Empress halfway, I feel. And, you know, the Empress, as I said, as an energy, is all love and nurturing and giving and providing and mothering, yes? So some of you are seriously, you may even be traveling to see your mother. But if this is not your mother, then it could be your energy, or it could be the mother of your partner, let's say. Okay, so now the King of Pentacles, obviously here, King of Pentacles is Taurus, and Taurus would be your 7th house, dear Scorpio. So the King of Pentacles is someone who provides, they give. They're very good with work, they're very stable, they're very good in relationships. You cannot scare them off very easily. The King of Pentacles is also someone who is a businessman, he's a business owner, Okay, he's an entrepreneur. He's someone who their money is very important to them. Now, could it be this person that you're dealing with? Someone who is, you know, an entrepreneur, as I said. So I see that there are a few differences within you. You're more fiery, more passionate. This person is more held back, more focused on business at this time when we're doing the reading. But you know, Venus has just moved into Pisces, and Pisces is unconditional love. Pisces is also very mystical, very hidden, just like Scorpio is. So in the hidden position here, the Empress is someone who's viewed as, you know, she's oozing with sexuality and love and being able to provide her partner with everything that they desire. Don't forget, she's the Empress. She's number 3. She grows. She grows a situation. She manifests. She expands. Now, because you are a very sexual sign, be careful if you're not hoping for pregnancy. Be careful not to fall pregnant if it's not the right time for you. So I hope that this is not a pregnancy that was not in the cards, because, you know, with all this passionate energy here, and, you know, the Strength card is very, very erotic as well. You know, it's like you're fighting your sexuality. You're trying to hold back. You're trying not to, if you're at a distance with your partner, let's say, you're trying not to get carried away and fall into a trap, fall into someone's arms that you are not connected to. Okay, so I feel as though there's a bubbling up of sexual tension and energy here. Now, if this is your partner, if the King of Pentacles is your partner, it looks as though you're both sort of looking towards the future, but you're more turned away from him. So, and this could be female, male, doesn't really matter. So you're more looking into the future than the King of Pentacles is. He's also looking down at his money. So obviously his career is very important to him. So much abundance with the King of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. It's amazing. Now, because the Empress is a different energy, she is the Empress, she's above the Queen. I feel that this is more an energy, or it could be even, you know, what the, because it's major arcana, it's the divine. And it's saying that this is how you are viewed, this is how you will be viewed, or this is what you will be taking on the energy of the Empress. So the Empress is someone who's got to be very patient, just got to give birth. Now, you could be oozing with creativity as well as sexuality. You could be creating something of your own. You could be traveling to get a new job, traveling to a new position. Maybe for some of you, this could even be a promotion. You know, going from the Queen, becoming the Empress. Yes, this can happen too. So let's take some more cards. I'd like to take a card for the Seven of Pentacles. And we've got the Seven of Swords. So this is, you know, being intelligent. Some of you, you're feeling that there is stealth here. I think that there is a pause. There's 2 sevens here, which equal 14, and that would be temperance. So temper yourself, trust in the divine, trust in the timing, trust in everything. Trust that your stability is changing, but it's not changing in a difficult, you won't have a bad outcome. Why? Because you've got this 6 of Pentacles here, which is, you know, it's equality. It's money being given and, you know, money going around. It's not stagnant, you know what I mean? How can it be stagnant when you've got the Tower here? Nevertheless, we've got the 7 of Swords, which can be air energy. So, you know, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and as I said, we've got a lot of Libra here. So Libra is obviously the house of partnership. Again, this is a 7, so know that because the divine wants you to take time out, the divine is calling for a pause. Once the pause finishes, this is going to be quick. Okay, so trying to manage a situation. Maybe you are dealing with an air sign that is trying to hide something from you, but the truth will be revealed. We've got the Tower card here. Let's look at the rest of the energies. So more information on the Tower, thank you. Spirit guides and angels. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Tower is very positive for you, dear Scorpio. This is a 10, so there is some sort of a completion. Again, Sagittarius, this could even be travel. So we're talking about, now we've got Sagittarius and we've got also the Death card. So some of you could be, you know, on the cusp with Sagittarius. Let's take another card. Wheel of Fortune brings luck in, it brings change. Let's look at the Death card. And we've got the King of Cups, another king. Okay, so that's really funny. That's really strange. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Aries reading that we had. We had the King of Cups plus there was another king. Now I'm trying to remember who that king was. I think it was the King of Pentacles. So I would advise that you go and watch the Aries reading as well. So your highest goal, your most important focus at this time is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is someone who's got a heart. They've got a big heart in that chest of theirs. So when we say the Death card is transforming, now if this is the same person, if, you know, the King of Pentacles, someone who's very focused on career, is the same person with a heart here, the big heart, the heart that truly loves, because we've got the Strength card, we've got, you know, the heart is all over your reading. Then there is some sort of a change. Maybe if this is the same person, then they're obviously speaking their truth, and that's where the change is. And you can't believe it. You just can't believe it with the Strength card. Now, for some of you, I'm going to say this could be, you know, you're letting go of the King of Pentacles, and in your future, there'll be another water sign. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and that's Sun, Moon, or Rising, of course. But I think it's the same person for most of you. Okay, so you singles could be dealing with making a choice between a water sign and a earth sign. So you take your pick. You see the traits of each. One is more open-hearted. You know, the King of Cups is with an open heart. The King of Pentacles will be leaving you to go to work every day, just giving you a peck on the mouth. See you, darling. Have a lovely day. I'm going to work, and they'll be there until nighttime. Whereas this King of Cups is someone that's going to want to take you out to dinner after work, after even a hard day at the office. So that's up to you. Let's look at the Strength card in the action and advice. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the advice is that something is beginning. Okay, so we've got the Page and then we've got the Knight. So there is growth. There's a message that's coming through, dear Scorpio. And if this is career, then, you know, you're wanting to make this pentacle grow. So you're investing in something right now. And it's going to get to the point where you will be at a balance, financial balance. But it's very slow and steady movement forward. Let's see what that Six of Pentacles is. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, which is, again, the energy of Virgo. But this is being financially abundant. If we look at the 9, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so that's 10 of Pentacles. If you are, you know, dealing with this Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady movement forward. If this is your career, then you're being very careful and success is coming in. But if this is your partner and they're showing up as a knight, whether it's the King of Cups or the King of Pentacles, doesn't really matter. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very sturdy, very steady, slow moving. They're going to complete the family because you've got the Nine of Pentacles and he's bringing that 10th one in. And the 10th Pentacle is a very important one. It completes the family, doesn't it? So I believe that, okay. The term that just came to my mind was from rags to riches. Because look at this energy here. We've got people that are wearing rags, right? And then we've got someone who is sparkling with gold. There's gold everywhere, all over this card. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of fine material, fine fabrics, handcrafted fabrics. And this is abundance. This is like the energy of the Empress. Yeah. And of course, the Nine of Pentacles many times can be, you know, it's very Virgo energy, and Virgo is all about daily routine work, putting in the hours. And of course, the House of Virgo is also about health. So some of you may be needing to use, you know, to spend a little money on your health. Maybe it's necessary, but that from rags to riches doesn't only mean financial, it means emotional as well for me. So the message that's coming through, something that you haven't been waiting for, like you've had the inkling, the intuition, but you didn't really believe it. So that's why you weren't moving forward. It's actually coming in. Okay, look at the Six of Wands here. Success. Success in business, success in passion. Some of you are actually going to make it on, you're going to be like, you know, well-known, well-renowned. Maybe, and you could even be dealing with someone who is like an example to others. This is someone who's been very successful. They're riding high. They're being congratulated. So maybe they're, you know, being noticed by others. Obviously, then that means that they are performing in some way in front of people, in front of crowds, what they do, their vocation. So we've got 2 sixes here. What I want to do is take one more tarot card for the middle of the reading. No, this one. No. No, 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 no. Okay. So what's the Strength card with the High Priestess? Did you see that? The Two of Cups. Yep. Beautiful. New contract. Two people that feel the same for each other. Two people that are in love. There is a deep love here. There is really a deep love. But it's been a burden. You're at the end of your burdens, dear Scorpio. Okay, you're getting to your goal. The 10 breaks down to the 1. Two of Cups. Now this could be someone else who's got strong water in their chart as well. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is going to be an agreement. If this is a contract for work, there's going to be an agreement. Some of you may be even, you know, doing business with people at a distance. Foreign country. We've got the Two of Wands. Some of you are just hoping to spread your wings and fly. Fly to a distance, whether this is literal, metaphorical, romantic, or business. Even family. I mean, this could be like going to visit family. Let's take, I want to see what this Seven of Swords is and the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past. And we've got the Tower again, disgrazia. So something happening unexpectedly. Again, the Seven of Swords this is. Again. What comes in suddenly? It's gifts. Eight of Pentacles. Yes, for some of you, the work that you're doing, the intelligence that you're putting towards your career, the investments that you're making towards your career is going to pay off. Okay, some of you have got a gift that's coming through and you don't expect it. And what's the gift? The gift is love. Scorpio, this is beautiful. There's your lover. There's your romantic lover. So, lovely. Now, you know, if this is not, and it can't not be two people that are on the same level. I don't think that this would be someone that's just whining and dining you and buying you special gifts just to take you to bed. No. This is two people whose minds are on the same level. They want the same things from partnership and relationship. They want the same thing. So let me look at the Tower up there in the now position and the Wheel of Fortune. Superbia, which is something beautiful, or this could even speak of pride. Yes, vanity. News is coming in. That's going to make you have to make a decision. And here we've got Domestico, which is the butler. Now, some of you don't feel that you can trust this person, but remember, your reading is all about trust. Do you remember that? Now, this is someone who is supposedly here to help you. They're at your beck and call. They're at your service. And this is usually someone that's not very far away from you. So yes, there are trust issues here, but things are changing, I would say, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of faith and trusting in the divine story here, trusting in it. Let's look at the King of Cups. So if this is the same person, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, then you've had someone stable around your home, someone who was too business orientated without a real open heart. And what you wanted was more. You wanted fun, you wanted spontaneity, you wanted sex, you wanted the money, you wanted everything. And that sounds a bit selfish, but no, you wanted more than what you had. Whereas this person was more about work. What you want is someone who's got an open heart. What you want is for a transformation, for someone to be open with their feelings. Wow. And we've got, I was going to take 3 Sibillas here, so we've got Namika, which is the female enemy, but it's, you know, I think the enemy here is time. She's taking off that mask, so you're seeing the truth, finally. Here we've got Stanza, which is like the Ace of Pentacles, so intimacy news coming in. Things that haven't been known by you, information is coming in. And about the deepest, like Pluto, Scorpio, yeah, news is coming through. So Scorpio, the House of Scorpio is also about sharing your resources. For some of you, this could be like you're finding out that that loan is coming through because the 8th house rules loans. And you're going to be really, really happy about that. So finally you get the information. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, it's all about money. It's all about stable new beginnings. Yes. And look at what we've got. The 2 of Cups again. This is the house. This is the casa. Your stability, your foundations. You're actually, I don't want to say growing roots, but you've built the columns. You've built the foundations. And that's what I think that the Empress is all about. Those seeds have already been planted. You've already slept with this person. if you weren't careful, you could have been pregnant. Now, maybe for a couple of you out there, you could be pregnant. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here. Through intimacy, something's going to grow, whether it's physical or whether it's just, you know, something is coming into your life that is going to be a blessing. I want to look at the divine position. And the cards are actually jumping up and down. You know what? I'm going to look at the Strength card and the Page of Pentacles, because I want to see what that message is all about. That's in the action and advice. So we've got the Enemy as well. This is the very scorpionic. See the snake there? It's changing. The Enemy is going away. So the animosity is moving away. This is the Eight of Cups, but it's also the card of hope and fears. So there is still hope here. Eight of Cups is moving on and just a situation changing, right? It's changing. So it's spiritual growth again, just as is here. And here we've got the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords, but it's the dispiacere. So you've probably been crying a lot. But there is news coming in with that that Page of Pentacles. So why are you still crying? Are you crying of happiness? Dear Scorpio, is that the case? You're fearing the worst and then you're just breaking down and crying when the good news comes in? Look at what we've got again, the Empress, the mother and the children, the abundance, the Empress quality. And that could happen. And I'm going to say it can happen in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Because it's a 12, and 12 adds up to a 3. She's also the Empress. Empress is number 3. 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. And that could be like we've got the seed that's growing here, and here we've already got the children. So some of you may already have children. You're not expecting to have another child. Now, nevertheless, what I want to look at is the divine position. We've got ladro, which is the thief. This is like the Ten of Pentacles. So something in the family situation, family unit was worrying, yeah? And then we've got the merchant, the business owner. He's with import-export. He travels. He's seriously going through some sort of a transformation. He's thinking a lot about a relationship, a contract, even business for others of you. But there has been difficult energy. Something's been missing, something's gone missing, or there's been negativity within a family unit. You know, a stability, a family situation. And then we've got the Hermit, which is like the Six of Pentacles again. So again, pensiero is someone who puts a lot of thought. There is a lot of thought, there is a lot of contemplation, and there will be equal giving and receiving in the end. It's the Six of Pentacles. Here we've got the Six of Wands. So again, Six of Pentacles. So giving and receiving equally. For others of you, you know, the pensiero can even be a solicitor. If you're going through, wow, look what fell out. The card of Taurus, the Hierophant, Sacerdote, which is keep the faith, you know. There is a commitment here. And there is a change, obviously, in your stability. This is a number 13. Again, we've got Scorpio. Don't hold back on secrets. Be open. Be open to your partner, dear Scorpio. Let's look at this Empress. I'm going to take just one card on the Empress. One little Sibilla on the Empress. And we've got Morte, which is change again. Again, Scorpio is here. Wow. Change and transformation. I want to see what the change is all about. I'm taking one tarot card on the Empress and the Death card, yes? And we've got the Nine of Wands. So there is a change that's coming through, dear Scorpio, but you still need to hold on. There's one more wand that you need here, you know, and it's a very burdensome time, I know. Now, this is work. Yes, there's changes in the work scene. As I said, I feel that there may even be a promotion coming because something is growing now in a matter of 6 months. For sure, you're going to have the outcome. You're going to have the prize in your hands in 6 months at the latest. Let's look at the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups now here. So the King of Cups is up there. The Queen of Cups is here. Yes. When we have two of the same couple, then this is a union. Dear Scorpio, this is a union that is changing. Okay. So, okay, the Queen of Cups is obviously very intuitive. Some of you may even have someone who is reading your tarot, someone who's there to guide you. Maybe you're the one that's very spiritual and you're looking into your cup and you are meeting your partner halfway. I think, as I said, there's a partnership here that is undeniable, but it's going through changes, through transformation. Stability will come, but you're going through transformation and death, which is really, really tough, dear Scorpio. I want you to ask a question. I've got the angel answers, and let's see if it's a particular question, what the answer will be for you. Let's see. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. For Scorpio, what do they need to know? Please answer their question. There's something better. Okay, we're going to read at what the something better is. Heaven has something wonderful in mind for you. However, it's not the same thing you have planned. Ask yourself what you would rather have. The very thing you're asking for, or something that would make you much happier and more fulfilled. Sometimes God has joys in store for us that we could never imagine on our own. Open your mind and heart to the possibility that you deserve even more than what you're asking for. Trust your angels to guide you in new and exciting directions. So that's going to be, I would say, for a lot of you. Maybe it's not answering a lot of your questions. It depends, I suppose, on how we ask the question. So as the book said, sometimes when we're asking for something, there's something even much better that's coming through. So I will leave you with your imagination about that, dear Scorpio. I do want to thank you so much, and I'm sending you all the blessings in the world. Sending you lots of love, Scorpio. Bye for now.